All right, Bree, thank you. I know this weekend was pretty nice, but some people yesterday may have sought shelter from that wind in a movie theater.
Yeah,
right?
And then found wind from the AC going, I don't know, Bob, was it cold in the theater?
You get that a lot, yeah. I see
when
people with blankets in the summertime.
And there's no lights to warm you up either,
That's true.
Sometimes it does get cold. So how did things go at the box office?
Well, it was all about Fast and Furious. Again, Fast and Furious 6 kept the box office revving over the weekend, speeding to first place for the second week in a row with $34.5 million. While overperforming, Now You See Me conjured up just over $28 million for second place. And back in third place with a rare bomb for Will Smith, After Earth came in way below expectations with $27 million for third place. Captivating and thrilling, Kon-Tiki was nominated for Best Foreign Film Oscar, and it's easy to see why. This dramatization of the true story of Thor Heyerdahl's epic 5,000-mile sea journey on a balsa wood raft established that Polynesia was most likely populated with people from South America. This English language version was filmed alongside the Norwegian version and is identical. This is a sweaty palm adventure made all the more so by the fact that it is a true human struggle against the elements' tale. Afterward, I watched the 1951 Oscar-winning documentary done by the crew themselves. The two films enhance each other. I love this gripping high-adventure film. Don't be a weenie. See Kon-Tiki, 5 stars out of 5. Computer-generated magic isn't compelling. You know it's fake. Now You See Me, a movie about magic, isn't compelling either for the same reason. Well, that and it has an overcomplicated plot with a ton of holes, smug characters, and devolves into a tedious, unbelievable police procedural that throws in a stupid end twist. Oh, and it's a bad movie. Now You See Me? It's better if you don't. 2 stars out of 5. Will Smith and M. Night Shyamalan supposedly came up with a story for After Earth as a vehicle to make Smith's son Jaden a star and put Shyamalan back on the road to the heights he once had during his Sixth Sense days. In order for that to happen, they would need to make a good movie. They didn't. Jaden sounds like he has rocks in his mouth, and he does the unintelligible narration that begins the film. It goes downhill from there. This is nepotism at its worst. Apparently, Will Smith did a charisma transfusion for his son, but it didn't take. All that seemed to happen is the elder Smith seemed to lose all his somewhere during the procedure. Emotionless, charisma-devoid Will barks orders to Jaden, whose acting ability is on par with a block of lead. And both do so with a bizarre, affected accent. Dad has no emotions, the kid has one, he looks scared. We therefore have no emotional connection and begin looking at our watches about halfway in. The sets look like they were constructed out of PVC pipe and plastic bags and cost $1.50 to build. The entire film just oozes hokey desperation. It has an awful structure, clumsy direction, bad CGI effects, and silly dialogue that some say comes from the basic tenets of Scientology. It's not quite as putrid as Battlefield Earth, but it smells almost as bad. If Battlefield Earth is the acrid, infected anus of a bloated 300-pound bag woman, After Earth is her festering, pus-filled armpit. 1 star out of 5. For my reviews, a look at this week's DVD and Blu-ray releases and more, head over to my website, BobRichardsMovieReviews.com, or link to it at IdahoOnYourSide.com.
So you're saying you didn't like After Earth?
Just to clarify.
I just want to make sure.
I am saying that. I'm going to apologize right now for everybody eating their breakfast.
You can never say that Bob Richards doesn't give it to you straight, because that's exactly what a movie critic should do. All right, thank you, Bob. Choose your movies wisely. If you
That's right.
Stay away from that one.
All right, we'll be right back after this with the final look at the top stories, the commute, and the forecast. Don't go away.